Okay, so here's the problem. I hit reload, and now I go to profile page. I actually see that page, which means I'm logged in, right? But if I reload right here, right now, I'm kicked. Oh, God, really? Sorry. All right. So, okay. Home page. So actually, I'm logged in right now, and I go to profile page. I actually see that page, right? This is protected page. So if I reload the browser, guess what happened? I will be redirected to the home page. There you go. Even though I'm still logged in. Why is that? No. The reason is, you can see in the terminal, in the console here, right? So I'm logged in because I see the user object, so which means I'm logged in. Okay. So now I can go to profile page, right? But when I reload the page, I'm going to clear the console here. I reload it. I'm kicked to home page, right? Why is that? So the first time the upload, user is null. And when user is null, this logic here kick you back to the home page, right?
So you must set the local storage to user and get.
Nah, you should not set user to storage. Only token. Token is fine. So how do you get around that?
You must set something to local storage, then check it.
I would say no, not really. Okay, don't store user into local storage. Okay, please, no. Stop trying to store the user. You may have some like information in that. Stop trying to store user into that. Okay, so we will have a condition to stop this, right? We should have something to stop this from executing right away. So here's how I would approach. We have a state. I'm going to call it loaded. Says loaded. What it does is like it will decide whether or not your application is loaded or not, right? So by default, it's not loaded. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when the application first load, it will call this function, right? In use effect, correct? So at the end of the function, I'm gonna set loaded to true, which means I finish the fetch. Okay. And in here you have a condition to stop the router to check everything. I'm gonna do like if loaded, if not loaded. If the application is not loaded, you return something. I'm gonna just call it. You can use a spinner here, like your application is loading. You can use some animation here, but right now I'm gonna use a simple text loading. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see. If I hit reload, you will see in the swift moment you will see the loading text. Right. See it. Okay. Now if I go to me. There you go. You see the profile page. Let's fix it. Right?
Yeah.
So that's one way to fix it.
So then you refresh it again.
Okay, I'm going to refresh right now. There you go. Fine. Okay.
Mine is stuck on loading.
Oh, because you missed one line here.
No, I set loaded is true.
So do you even call this function fetch user in your use effect? Right. So is it not loaded or loaded?
I guess it's not loaded because it's returning loading dot dot dot. Yeah, so it's returning that part.
So for some reason here, it doesn't
Yeah,
execute this
set
line.
load is not working.
Check your logic again. Should be at the log at the end of the function fetch user. Okay. No matter what, even if response is okay, you still set it to loaded. The response is not okay, you still set it to loaded, which means I say I finish loading, and instead of render the loading text, render this for me, right? Okay. That's how I fix it. That problem. So now refresh, no matter what, still stay on the profile page. Cool. So there's a bunch of error or unexpected behavior you need to fix yourself in your app. And you need to understand the flow of the whole application, React application, how the state work. Right? So by initial state is no. That's why you are redirected to the home page. So you can either change this one to not know or something, or you can just, this is simple fix. You stop this return, which means you stop the whole return here until the state loaded is true, right? So the code will be like this. Yep. If and else, right? Okay, that's pretty much it. Do you have any question for people here? No?
Okay, so when will it become false again?
It's not gonna become false until you reload the whole page. Okay, I'm gonna console log here, the loaded here. Right. That's it. When I refresh, you see false. And why do you see false 2 times here? I don't know. But here you see true. This means after you fed everything, it's become true. Oh, this one, well, I said 37. I don't know why we have that. 37, where is it coming from? Okay. Just annoying. Right, whatever. Still work? Because you set state, when you set state, it try to, everything try to like, it's asynchronous, it try to finish the logic as fast as possible. It doesn't wait for anything. So when you set state 3 times, the render actually run 3 times. Right. Sorry.
Let me share. It's just like stays and loading.
Sorry.
It's like even the homepage doesn't show up.
What? Your homepage doesn't stop?
So I'm thinking if this is the code. Mine's still stuck on loading.
Oh, really? So everyone's stuck on loading?
Yeah.
What did they have here that you don't have?
I wonder if it's because like you logged in and the data is there.
If I log, even though if I remove my token here, I'm gonna remove my token here. Okay, see, I delete that. I reload the page. Okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Wait, so wait, what?
Oh, because of return here. Oh my God. Oh, so bad. Because of return here. So before you return, you can do the same thing. Set loaded is true. Okay. Sorry, miss that. So here, move up and then return. Right. Okay, try again. So go to home page. So I need to log in with Facebook. Open the model, log in. Okay, I have token. So now I can reload the page. Fine.
Yay.
Okay.
Works now.
So the logout function. So you just need to remove the token, right?
That's true. That's true if you don't store token inside your database, right?
But we still store.
We do store it, so we need an endpoint to remove the tokens from the database, which you already have. You have everything now. You have everything in the reverse project. Just copy and paste a couple of them to this one, right?
I think we should learn how to make the logout function on the front end.
Front end. Okay. So let me check if on my backend I have that logout function. Inside routes, correct. I have logout here. Okay. It's here. Cool. So if you want to log out, so I'm going to create a in profile page, right? In profile page. Normally you have it on the navbar, right? So I'm gonna. Oh, one more thing before we move on to logout. At the same time, you want to guard against. If you already log in, you should not see this button, right? If you already log in, you should not see the login or register button. So we can hide it.
Actually, by the way, that we change the login to the logout.
Yep.
Yeah, it's it.
Okay. So if you want to do it like that, fine. Let's do it. User question. If the user if there is no user, we show login. If there is user, we show logout. Right? For logout, we don't need to use a link. Logout. So it's going to be a non-click. Logout. Okay, now define the function logout. To log out, you also need to set the token. So I'm going to do it. Cons respond to await fetch HTTPS, and we have to call the endpoint localhost 1000 auth logout. We need to provide the header authorization. Where do we get the token, guys? Question. Where do we get the token? Yes.
We just transfer the props. The token is not right, and this transfer set stated. We put what this.
Why do you have to make it a state? If you reload it, the state will be gone. The token will be gone. You want to keep it persistent, right? Right. So we have authorization. It's a GET request, and then we can check if respond dot. Okay. We have else. You can use try and catch. If it's okay, then I'm going to clear the token. Local storage. Token. What else? Set user. I set it back to no. Right. Okay.
Is it better to be known or is it empty string?
User is an object. Just go with no. Else. else. Like it's very rare that you are logged in and then you are logged in and then you try to log out, but it doesn't it doesn't work. It's very rare. But we do need to handle that case.
Like the status 404 thing?
That means resource is okay. Yeah. What's 404? 404 means not okay.
You're not logged in, I guess.
But if you're not logged in, how do you? There's only one case that you change something in the token, right? You open the local storage, you change something in there, and then you try to log out. So it's very rare. So I'm just going to cancel login. I don't mess with my app. Okay. Just like that, something like that, and that's going to be done. Okay, let's see if I can log out. So right now I'm logged in. Yes. See? All right. If you see it's so hard to see, I'm gonna render that. So profile page prop. You have something called props. I'm gonna say off props dot user dot name. Okay. So profile page of Anhua. So now I will try to log out. Wait, let me see. The network. Something wrong. There's no endpoint, I think. I remember I run it on low HTTP, not HTTPS, sorry. HTTP, okay, not HTTPS. Remove it. I'm still on Anqua, but I try to log out now. It's done. Okay. Token is gone. Users is back to no, I guess. So that's why you are kicked to homepage. So that's fine. That's done for logout. It's very rare that you log in and then you try to log out. Yeah. So if you store the token in your database, you need to remove that. Data. All right. Oh, I forgot to check whether login and logout show correctly. Okay. So I'm not logged in. That's why I see the text login here. If I log in, no, if I open a login here, I should see logout, correct? That's fine. Also, if I'm not logged in, I should not see the profile button as well. So I'm gonna move it into here. Okay. Sorry, wrong one. Oh God. Should be here. I'm logged in, so I see logout and profile. If I log out, I should only see login. I do it or try to log in with email and password.
Oh, that's hard.
No, it's super easy. You need a form to collect username, to email and
So
password.
I got that step done.
And then you just call an API. Call an API. Send a post request instead of a GET request together with the email and password.
So basically what we did for backend, and now we have to transfer to frontend.
Not really. We connect front end and back end.
We always collect the old backend or?
So you have to check cons. So assume that you have email and password, right? If it's not email, and then or not password, return. Okay. Before you return, you say console need email and password. If you have those two, you can do call respond equal await fetch http localhost. Oh my god, I always spell wrong. Too fast. Localhost 5000 auth login. Method will be host header application. No, content type. Sorry, application JSON. What else? Nothing. Oh, the body, comma body will be email and password. But you need to stringify it. JSON dot stringify. Okay, that's it. So the backend will return the user object, and then you have to do the same thing here. I'm gonna copy this.
Wait, email password, but up there you said email PW.
Yeah, sorry. Password will be PW. At least you follow.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, fetch. And then if response is okay, then you do a bunch of things here. Right. Done. That's fine. Okay, here's done. And there's no error here. But I'm not gonna test it because all right, let's test it.
We're not going to test it, but you're going to test it. Wait, go back up to the login with email.
Assume that I have a form. Right.
Where's the login with email? Oh, okay, just wanted to make sure what level that's out.
So assume that I already have the form, right? So I'm gonna create a button here in my login page. For example, in my login page, where is it? Page. Okay. Oh my God. So assume that I have that form, the value already. So I'm gonna do button. I'm gonna say login with email for the school. .bn password is 123. On click. Drops. Anonymous function drops dot login with email. For the school .bn password is 123. Okay, so now you need to pass this function to this component. So inside your app.js, pass this function. Where is it? In here. So how do you pass it to here? Man, problem. So I want to change to render. Okay. And that will be this.
Why render?
If you want to pass prop, you use render. If you want to pass prop, you can use symbol command. I'm gonna test.
That's a lot.
Okay, I log in, I receive a response, right? From my backend, right? Correct. And then let's see if I can, oh, okay, now I'm logged in now, so I can go to profile. Again, I log out. I don't mess with my app. There's no token, I guess. Why is that? Why is it? Oh, because the structure is different. Right now, I have a token and a user object inside data, so I need to change it a little bit. Okay. So it depends on how you structure your on the back end, and you have to adjust the front end. So the function here is not the same. That's my mistake. That's a bad design on the back end. So you have to change it in your login function. Okay. So right now you take a look at the data here. You have the data inside the response object, right? You console DT. This is DT line 51, right? So now in DT you have .data, dt.data.user. Okay. So here it has to be user. So this one to be data.token.
Data.
Hello. Right. So now let's assume remove everything to make sure we are done. Okay, remove everything. Log in with email again. Okay, now you see the token or inside your application, right? Okay, now if you try to log out, it's done. Token is gone. You log out. Is this fine? Okay. I need to open the model. Click on login. Okay, you see, as long as you see log out and profile here, and you see the token here, which means you're logged in, right? Log out. So now I log in with email and password. Here we go. Same thing. Done. So I'm too lazy to even create a form. So I have got my user, my email and password here. You should create a form. Okay.
So the token is just replace the token. Doesn't add another token, right? On the front end. The front end is just replace the token.
Yeah. Okay, that's done. Any questions? Long form. Then you have no homework. So your homework will be log in with Google then.
Cool.
Okay.
Can I see the I'm sorry, can I see the vaccine?
The what?
The logout.
The logout.
I still don't understand why you need to add the data, data user.
Oh, because that's how I respond from the backend. Let's go to the backend side. Go to login route, right? Login, the normal login with email. So I respond like this, data, and then you inside data, there will be user and token. Different. It's a little bit different from how I respond with Facebook here, as you can see here.
Why did it still work with the from Facebook and?
No, I actually changed on which key that I target here. Take a look here. Where is it? So login with email. I need to do dt.data.user, right? And dt.data.token. But in here, I don't have the dt.data.user. It's different. Oh, oops. Right, it's done. I'm gonna stop recording.